Hello everyone, welcome to this new NCERT series designed specifically for UPSC aspirants and those preparing for other competitive exams. In these lectures, we won't just cover the essential NCERT pointers from class 6 to class 12, but we will also explore the deeper insights and practical examples that will aid you in your prelims, mains, and even in your interviews. Okay. So today's focus is on class 6 of NCERT Polity. Okay, and today we will focus on important concepts such as preamble, government structure, local governance, India's diversity, and livelihood system. Okay, so understanding the basic is key to crack any examination. Okay, and we are here to make those basic crystal clear. So let's jump right in. So, what is the preamble? The preamble of the Indian Constitution is often referred to as the soul or the spirit of the Constitution. Okay, so it serves as an introduction to the Constitution and reflects the philosophy and core values that the Constitution stands for. It is like a guiding light that outlines the intention of the framers of the Constitution. Okay. The preamble is not just the introductory statement. It also plays a crucial role in guiding the interpretation of the Constitution. Okay, so it reflects the philosophy behind the entire Constitution, and it expresses the aspiration of the people of India. Okay, so now let's dive a little bit deeper and understand the key words in the preamble. Okay, because each word has immense significance. Okay, so we'll start with sovereign. Sovereign. This means that India is an independent and free nation. That is, it is not subjected to any external authority. Clear? The country has the power to make decision on both internal and external matters. Okay, that is, India can choose its own path without being influenced by foreign powers. Okay, an example for this is the India's nuclear policy. It is a very clear demonstration of our sovereignty. Despite global pressures, India maintained its stance on the nuclear development and conducted tests in Pokhran in 1998. Okay. The next one is socialist. India strives for social and economic equality for all its citizens. This term was added by the 42nd Amendment Act 1976, okay, to emphasize reducing inequality in society. An example for this is the public distribution system, PDS system. So it ensures that the poor have access to essential goods at subsidized rates, reflecting the socialistic principle. Okay. The next is secular. India does not favor any religion and treats all religion equally. This means the state does not have an official religion and ensures freedom of religion for every citizen. Okay. For example, the Indian judiciary has often upheld secular values, as seen in cases like the SR Bommai versus Union of India case, okay, 1994, where the Supreme Court emphasized the importance of secularism in governance. Okay. The next one is democratic. The preamble highlights that India is a democracy where people elect their representatives. Okay, this guarantees the rule of the people, by the people, and for the people. Okay, of the people, by the people, and for the people. An example for this is India's democratic process is best exemplified through its elections, where citizens, regardless of caste, religion, or gender, vote to elect their leaders. Okay. The next one is republic. India has an elected head of the state, that's the president, rather than a hereditary monarch. Okay, so every 5 years, India's president is elected by an electoral college. But this is not the case in UK, where they have a monarchy. Justice. The preamble promises social, economic, and political justice to all citizens. This means fairness and equity in all spheres of life, ensuring that no individual or community is discriminated against. Clear? So, justice is of social, economic, and political, right? So, social justice ensures that all citizens, especially marginalized communities, are given equal opportunities. Examples like reservation policies for the SC, STs, and OBCs. Okay. Economic justice aims to bridge the gap between the rich and poor through policies like Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Okay, which provides employment to rural peoples. Okay, in political justice ensures that all citizens have the right to participate in the political process, primarily through universal adult suffrage, that is the right to vote. Okay, hope that's clear. The next is liberty. The preamble guarantees the freedom of thought, expression, belief, and worship to every individual. Okay, this means that every person, every individual in India has the right to follow their own life choices, their own views, and practice any religion they choose. Okay, the freedom of speech and expression is enshrined in Article 19 of the Constitution. This allows the citizen to criticize the government, protest peacefully, and express diverse opinions. Okay? But remember, these rights are not absolute. Okay? Remember that. We'll talk about that later. Okay? The next is equality. The Constitution guarantees equality before the law and equal protection of law to all citizens. Okay, the state shall not discriminate based on religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Okay, Article 14 ensures that every citizen is equal before law, while Article 15 and 16 prohibits discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Okay. The next one is fraternity. The preamble emphasizes fraternity, which means the spirit of brotherhood among all citizens, ensuring the dignity and unity among individuals. Okay, the fundamental duties outlined in the Part 4A of the Constitution include a duty to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood among all people of India, transcending religion, linguistic, and regional differences. Okay, hope that's clear. India's government operates on 3 levels: the national, the state, and local level. This ensures that every corner of the country is represented and no region or community feels left out. Clear? The national government. So, at the national level, the Indian government handles matters that affect the entire country. Okay, so this includes defense, foreign relation, and national economic policies. Okay. For example, India's international trade agreements are handled by the central government. Similarly, national security matters are also handled by the central government. Okay. The next is state government. The state government manages issues like health, education, regional infrastructures, and all that. Okay. States have significant autonomy to address local needs. For example, Kerala's public health system is a great example of how states can innovate independently. Kerala's model has been praised globally for its emphasis on primary health care and accessible service. Okay. Local government. At the grassroots level, The local government plays a crucial role in ensuring citizens have a say in their immediate surroundings. Okay. For example, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a national campaign, but its success depends heavily on the local governments, like the municipalities and panchayats. Okay, so thus ensuring the cleanliness and sanitation. Okay. India's local government is an essential part of its democratic structure designed to bring the government closer to the people. Now let's understand these types of governments. Okay. So in a democracy, so India is democratic country where the citizens elect their representative. Correct. So democracy is the form of a government where the power lies with the people who elect their leaders. Okay. But in a monarchy, this is a system in which a king or a queen holds power and is most often inherited. Okay. In dictatorship, one person holds absolute power with no accountability to the people or the constitution. Okay. A democracy like India stands on certain principles including equality and justice. So, what is equality? Equality means everyone is treated equally, right? So, every citizen, every individual citizen is equal in the eyes of law. Okay. For instance, in South Africa, racial discrimination during the apartheid deprived people of basic rights. And only after 1994, under Nelson Mandela, equality was restored. Right? Next is elections. Elections ensure that the leaders remain accountable to the people. In India, we have elections every 5 years. This allows the citizen to choose or change the leaders. Okay. Justice and equality. As Dr. B.R. Ambedkar emphasized, equality leads to justice. Everyone deserves equal treatment under the law. Okay, so which in turn leads to justice for all. And his contribution to Indian Constitution ensures that these principles remain central. Okay. Historically, not everyone had the right to vote. Many groups, including women, fought for right to vote. The women's suffrage movement in the early 20th century was a key in gaining voting rights for the women. Okay. India is proud to have adopted universal adult franchise right from its first election in 1951. However, globally, this wasn't always the case. Women had to fight for their right to vote in many parts of the world. For example, in United Kingdom, the women's suffrage movement gained momentum in the early 20th century. And it was only in 1928 that women won equal voting rights. Okay. In India, women like Sarojini Naidu played an instrumental role in securing voting rights and political participation for women. India's local governance is an essential part of democratic structure. It is designed to bring the government closer to the people. Okay. India's system of local government ensures that even the smallest communities are represented. Okay, and this happens through the Panchayati Raj system, which operates at 3 levels: the village level, the block level, and the district level. At village level, it is governed by the Gram Panchayat. Okay, and at block level, block means it's a group of village. A group of village forms a block. So at block level, it's managed by the Panchayat Samiti or Block Panchayat, and at district level, it is managed by the Silla Parishad or the Silla Panchayat. Okay, they oversee the entire district. There are elected officers like Sarpanch and Panch. Okay, so Sarpanch are the head of the Panchayat, or they are also called as the Panchayat President. Okay, and the Panch are the ward members. The elected officers like Sarpanches and ward members ensure decisions are made by the people for the people. Okay, so Sarpanch is the head of the panchayat, that is the panchayat president. Okay, and Panch are the ward members. Okay, and one more thing, people elect the Panch, the ward members, and the ward members elect the panchayati president. Okay, and in rural areas, officials like patwaris and tahsildars handle land records and revenue collection respectively. Okay, the patwaris handle the land records and the tahsildars handle the revenue collection. Okay, and there is also this the Hindu Succession Amendment Act 2005 ensured equal inheritance rights for women. Urban areas have their own governance system designed to meet the needs of a rapidly growing population. Okay, and the Nagar Panchayat, they govern smaller towns. Okay, the municipality or the Nagar Palika, they oversee medium-sized cities, and the Mahanagar Nizam or the municipal corporation. Okay, so these manages large metropolitan areas, ensuring services like waste management, water supply, and road maintenance. Okay, so these bodies ensure that like services like waste management and water supplies are maintained, like for large cities like Delhi, Mumbai, and all. India is home to hundreds of language, cultures, and tradition. It is known for its rich and vibrant cultural diversity. From north to south, east to west, people speak different languages, celebrate various festivals, and practice unique traditions. Right? So, this diversity is not just our identity, but it is also our strength. Right? For example, festivals like Diwali, Eid, Christmas, Pongal are celebrated with equal enthusiasm across India, showcasing the beautiful blend of culture. However, unity in diversity, even with so much diversity, India remains united. Okay, especially during events like freedom struggle, where people from all walks of life fought together for independence. Okay, so during the freedom struggle, the Indian flag became a symbol of protest and resistance against the British rule. Okay, while we celebrate diversity, India continues to face social challenges like prejudice, stereotyping, and caste discrimination. Okay, for example, prejudice leads to unfair judgment. Okay, it leads to unfair judgment, without fully understanding others. Okay, and the stereotyping assumes that all members of a particular group share the same characteristics. Okay, in the caste discrimination has been a persistent issue. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar fought tirelessly for the rights of the Dalits and other marginalized communities, and to ensure equal rights and opportunities for all. There is also gender discrimination also. Okay, and women often face inequality, be it in education, employment. Okay, and for example, campaigns like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao aims to tackle gender discrimination and promote girl child education. Okay, clear? The next is, India's economy is diverse with different forms of livelihood depending on where you are. Okay, for rural livelihood, most people in villages depend on agriculture as their primary source of income. Other common occupations include fishing, handicrafts, and other small scale non farming activities. Okay, in urban livelihoods, cities offer a variety of jobs in industries, services, and businesses. Many people work in corporate sectors, information technology, education, healthcare, and manufacturing. Okay, so the urban informal sector includes street vendors, small business owners, and rickshaw drivers. Okay, though these jobs may lack financial security, they are essential to urban life. So, in both rural and urban areas, the gender disparity continues to be a challenge. Okay, traditionally, men dominate sectors like agriculture and industry, but more and more women, especially in rural areas, are engaging in self-help groups and small businesses to support their families. Okay, and the government initiatives like the NRLM, the National Rural Livelihood Mission, are working to empower women by offering financial support and training. Okay. India's diversity, democratic values, and commitment to justice and equality are the greatest asset. While while we still face challenges like discrimination and economic disparity, our constitution provides the foundation for building a just and inclusive society. Okay, so by embracing our differences and working together and upholding the democratic principles, India continues to grow as a vibrant and a resilient nation. Okay, thank you for joining me in today's session. Thank you so much. I hope you found this insight helpful for your preparation. If you are aiming to master NCRT and ace competitive exams like UPSC, then you are in the right place. We got a lot more exciting and informative content coming your way as we aim to cover the NCRT from class 6 to 12. Okay, by breaking down concepts to make them easier and more relevant for your exams. Thank you. Bye bye.